This is the reason why Kaizer Chiefs should not sign Victor Letsoalo. Now, it has been reported and confirmed by Kickoff that come January 2022, Victor Letsoalo will be handing over a letter of a request. He is intending to leave Royal AM. Obviously, Kaizer Chiefs has been linked with Victor Letsoalo, or Victor Letsoalo has been linked with Kaizer Chiefs for a very long time, and there's been so much speculations about it. Fine, but there's a problem with Kaizer Chiefs signing Victor Letsoalo, and that is what we are about to explain now. Now, guys, before we get into that one, guys, please do subscribe to this YouTube channel. The best way to support me, it is by subscribing, because to subscribe, guys, it is free. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to see me progressing, kindly subscribe, guys. It's just tell your friends to tell their friends. And also, guys, I'm on the mission, and before the end of January, I want to reach 1,000 subscribers, and it is possible. As long as you watch this video right now, it means that if you subscribe and then the next person will do the same, and then I can even reach it within 3 days. But by the way, let's go back to the video. Number two, okay, guys, let's go back to the video. Victor Letsoalo, guys, is not a good investment for Kaizer Chiefs. Now, if you compare Kaizer Chiefs and Sundowns, because there's been a lot of when we're talking about the issue of Steb, a lot of people raise the fact that Steb it will be good for him to go to Kaizer Chiefs and create the competition, and in Kaizer Chiefs, when you are substituting a player, you must then do like what Sundowns do. They substitute like with like. So I said, no, it's good for Sundowns. You know why it's good for Sundowns? I'll tell you why. And I'll come back to Kaizer Chiefs. Sundowns has got money. Sometimes they win trophies. They don't want to take the money. They give the money to players and take the trophy. That's for Sundowns, because they have money to spend. Sundowns buy players even when they don't need them. They buy them just because they are a problem to Mamelodi Sundowns. And sometimes they buy them just because they are hot and they are on form to their clubs. So they just buy them. And then, a season later, they release them because they are now a mediocre to them. But Kaizer Chiefs cannot afford to do the same. You know why? Kaizer Chiefs is a very stingy club. We know that. And, we love them like that. They are a very stingy club. So if you are a Kaizer Chiefs and you're looking at the business model of Kaizer Chiefs, you're looking at it will be best, because Kaizer Chiefs do not want to spend money. So it would be best for Kaizer Chiefs to create a team like Mamelodi Sundowns, but do not use the same model that Sundowns used to acquire good players. Rather, do what Golden Arrows is doing. In fact, or link with Golden Arrows. Golden Arrows do not buy players most of the time on the PSL. They hardly do that. What they spend much of their time buying players from lower divisions, and they go into the rural areas and they find those players. They mature them and then they sell them. We can talk about. There are so many players. Remember Tamsang? Siyabonga Sangweni. Both of them came from Golden Arrows, you know what I'm saying? And both of them played for Orlando Pirates, the young and the old one. Remember the likes of Maputi Kanyeza. Remember the likes of Papizo Twana. They also played for Mamelodi Sundowns. Hey, guys, I can name them. Remember these twins, Henyekan. They have produced a lot of good players in the PSL. Number two, look at what Jomo Cosmos do. They don't buy players. They go into the lower divisions and into rural areas outside the country where players are cheap. They buy them, they mature them, and then they sell them. Now, Kaizer Chiefs, what they can then do is to link up with those clubs, buy younger players, not old players, younger players only. Players like at the age of Hadebe, at the age of Sahota, at the age of Given Tibet that Kaizer Chiefs loaned to Swallows. Those players, at least you know for a fact that you will substitute like for like if they're now matured. Allow Golden Arrows, allow the other teams to mature them for you, and then you come and buy them as young as they are, and then you put them in the club. But if you buy players such as Letsoalo, who is now in the prime or on his career, and I'm definitely sure the person who wants Victor Letsoalo, it's Gavin Hunt, because he doesn't want to invest in younger players. But any club that is interested in a long-term goal, that club must invest in younger players. Go to any clubs, you will notice what I'm saying. I was watching Arsenal of lately. Look at just number 7 at Arsenal. Young. Go to Real Madrid. They've got Vinicius, just number 20. And behind Vinicius, there's another guy. You know what I'm saying? Go to Barcelona. You've got just number 10 as a black guy. You know, I think there are also 2 young players, and they are doing well. So if you want to balance the team, you must invest in younger players. You know what I'm saying? So the signing of Letsoalo in the context of Kaizer Chiefs, that doesn't make sense. Sundowns, yes, they can do it because they've got money. You know, they can sign a player and that player lasts 2 years, and then they release that player after 2 years. They buy another one. It's okay for Sundowns. But also, you know, if Kaizer Chiefs were to apply what I'm saying, to say they just invest in these younger players only, and then they can substitute like for like. Not only do you have players for the PSL, but you also have players for the international market. You see, so, you know, the likes of Mshishi at Kaizer Chiefs, he is young, you know. Both of these Jabulos at Kaizer Chiefs, Jabulo Blom, Jabulo Ngobo, they are young. It's okay to have them, you know what I'm saying? It's right, good. You know, so the point is, if you invest in those players, if they do well, you do well in the PSL. You know, so you mature them, they do it. And then they attract the international market, and then you sell them. And that's it. So, Letsoalo, he is a player that is not going to take you that long. You know what I'm saying? He's not gonna give you that long-term investment, such as what Sakota will give you, what Hadebe will give you, what Njabulo Blom will give you, what Njabulo Ngobo will give you. I can name them. Given Tibet will give you, because they, you know, you still have a lot of season with those players. So, thus Letsoalo to me doesn't